Hi, welcome to the video. In this video, we'll be talking about the chemical compounds and elements at home. This is Group 6 and this is our report. In the first part of this video, we'll be talking about the basic concepts. With that, let us first define what an element is. An element is a chemical substance that cannot be broken down into other substances. An example would be hydrogen or oxygen. The basic part of an element is an atom which contains protons, neutrons, and electrons. And elements can be identified by their atomic number and mass number. While a compound is a thing that is composed of two or more separate elements. It is therefore a mixture. An example of this would be when hydrogen and oxygen are joined together, which makes up H2O or water. A molecule consisting of atoms of only one element is therefore not a compound. So here is a visual representation of what an element and a compound looks like. So in the element, the helium and oxygen are both separated because they are two different elements. And in the compound, the hydrogen and the oxygen are joined together, thus making H2O or water. So let us give you an example of compounds at home. Here are the common names to chemical compounds. So one of the common names is baking powder, which we all know of, and its chemical compound is sodium bicarbonate. Vinegar is 2-acetic acid, washing soda is to sodium carbonate, sugar is to sucrose, bleaching powder is to calcium oxychloride, chalk or marble is to calcium carbonate, dry ice is to solid carbon dioxide, plaster of Paris is to calcium sulfate, sand is to silicon oxide, and laughing gas is to nitrous oxide. With that, let us give you the advantages and disadvantages of compounds at home. So, the disadvantages of compounds at home is that when you are dealing with these compounds, they're often abrasive, corrosive, irritating to bodily parts, and should be used with caution on delicate surfaces. These compounds can react with other chemicals, which creates hazardous compounds and could be life-threatening in prolonged exposure. A contributing factor to negative environmental effects such as climate change, greenhouse gases, and pollution if produced in large quantities and not disposed of properly. While these are the advantages, chemical compounds are one of the most versatile and effective cleaning and polishing agents that greatly aid in household chores when it is handled properly. Some of these compounds are also environmentally friendly, non toxic, beneficial to human health, and all the while biodegradable. Some of the examples are sodium bicarbonate, sodium carbonate, and sucrose, and etc. Commonly used in construction materials and as a food additive and dietary supplement.
Now let's move on to the examples of elements that are found in our homes. These elements are carbon, nickel, sodium, chlorine, and silver. Carbon is found in lead pencils or charcoal. The fixed carbon content of charcoal ranges from a low of about 50% to a high of around 95%. Thus, charcoal consists mainly of carbon. For nickel, it is used in cutlery, sinks, faucets, and cooking utensils. For sodium, it is found in common table salt and drinks. Salt, also known as sodium chloride, is about 40% sodium and 60% chloride. Drinks, for example soda has between 45 and 100 milligrams of sodium per 12-ounce can. Fourth, for chlorine, which is bleaching agent. Chlorine is widely used as a disinfectant for water. And for silver, jewelry and silver tableware. Silver is most important for visual aesthetics like jewelry, and is also used to make mirrors, solder, and brazing alloys, electrical contacts, and batteries. Now here are their advantages and disadvantages of the elements that are found in our houses. The disadvantages are that they trace elements that are most often associated with environmental toxicity are heavy metals, though some cases of elemental pollution are natural in origin. Household products can contain hazardous chemicals that can be harmful to both human health and environment if not used, stored, or disposed properly, like oven cleaners, tile cleaners, toilet bowl cleaners, liquid drain openers, and etc. For their advantages, elements or chemicals in general has been bringing aid into our daily lives. When handled properly, elements such as mercury can be used in thermometers and iodine as disinfectants. They add practical purposes at home like seasoning, cleaning, and in food preparation. And also, elements also provide educational purposes, such as carbon in lead pencils used for note taking. As a conclusion, many chemical compounds and elements found in household products can be effective in cleaning, disinfecting, and other uses, but they also have potential risks and impacts on the environment. It is important to use these products with caution, follow the instructions on the labels, and avoid mixing different chemicals together. Additionally, individuals can consider using environmentally friendly alternatives or reducing their use of these products altogether. By being mindful of the potential risks and impacts of household chemicals, we can take steps to protect ourselves and the environment. And these are the chemical compounds and elements found in our homes. Thank you for watching, and this is Group 6.